I live 2 blocks away from a high school, and the high school used to be known as Robert E. Lee High School. In front of the school is a gigantic bronze husk of Robert E. Lee, a Confederate general and enslaver, that stands and looms over a school with a majority Black student population. And in 2020, organizers from Southerners on New Ground took down this statue. And every day I drive by this, this empty pedestal. And for a long time, for years, I thought of it as a looming question, which is, what are we reckoning with now? What is in replacement of this empty space? The school was later renamed to Percy Julian High School, which is known after a Black chemist. And while the name change is commendable, we really didn't see a lot of discussion with the students themselves or with the community about what deserves to be remembered in their neighborhood. And that question stuck in my mind. What deserves to be remembered in our neighborhoods? That is what birthed this project called UnSet in Stone. It's an interactive monument made of chalk paint where a traditional 8-foot-tall obelisk, which looks quite intimidating, can be drawn on with chalk. The monument, which I call an anti-monument because it moves, it changes, and it travels, asked people what they wanted in their neighborhood.
One thing we talked about a lot while we were doing this project is that we're not often asked by our city government what you want to see memorialized or honored in your community. Governments often make those decisions for us. They decide what statues will go up or what plaques will be placed at the corner. And we thought this project would be a good idea to just invite your everyday person to have a say in what gets to be remembered in their community.
This is Robin Rocky Myers. He has been incarcerated in Alabama since 1994. Up until earlier this year, he was on death row for a crime he didn't commit. I want the community to remember Rocky and his story because I think prior to this, people would have said that getting clemency in Alabama was impossible, but we did that. Alabama did that. People here in our community did that.
So I ended up putting, if it don't grow, it has to go. And the significance behind it is my dad. We're from the west side of Montgomery. We used to go around, clean up in the community, pick up trash, and that's one slogan that he put instilled in my head.
What I hope people take away from this project is that there are people in your community that do have something to say if you take the time to ask them. And what they have to say about their own community and what should be remembered is relevant.
We need to remember the everyday people. We need to remember I call them hidden figures, the unknown people who made a difference, those who participated in the march, of course, but also those who made the meals, who provided shelter, those who have stories that have yet to be shared, but are deserving to be told.
Every stop told us something about the community. I think the most rewarding stop had to be the culmination of this project, which was at Percy Julian High School. The seedling of this project started when it used to be called Robert E. Lee, and now we've got to bring this obelisk right in front of the empty pedestal and bring students outside to reckon with what they think should be remembered. And we saw some beautiful responses from these students about what they love about their community, but teachers they really appreciate, and maybe reminding them of their agency, that they are the architects of the future for this city and for this country.
I noticed y'all were writing a little bit small on the papers. Don't be afraid to write big. You can write anywhere, okay? Okay? Oh, they're not afraid at all. Okay.
I think watching the students at Percy Julian High School prepare for what they would put on the monument and then get outside and seeing a huge group of them reaching over each other, reaching under each other to write on the monument. I think that has been my favorite response to the monument.
The stop at Percy Julian High School was very important to me for one reason. I graduated from Lee High School when it was titled that, and of course Percy Julian is the new name of that school. And it was nice to be back on the premises and actually talk with the students who may not realize the significance of renaming the school the way that I didn't realize it when I was a student there. And we were the fighting generals, and we were shouting, you know, Robert E. Lee's name as Black children.
My name Jason Baldwin. I had drew the Legacy Museum. I had drew it because I wanted it to be a place to remember, because it shows historical Black culture.
As an educator, it's really important for me to bring these opportunities to the students because they have a lot of opinions, they have a lot of interest in what's going on in the world. These are the memories that make them who they are, and a lot of times the experiences that we have in high school will define what happens for the rest of our lives.
The Unset in Stone process has taught me that it's possible to take an idea from a piece of paper and turn it into an 8-foot tall monument. And to do that with your friends and loved ones makes it even more of a rich experience.
This experience has taught me to have faith in people. This project could not have been successful without a bunch of people that didn't know us, that were not directly involved in the project, contributing to it. And it was their contributions that really made it what it was. So it taught me faith in people.
Oftentimes work happens in silos within our communities, and I really love the theme for 2Gether We Take Flight, because so much of what we want for this city is going to take all of us. And it takes vision. And I know that art is a way for us to see what we haven't been able to see before within our own neighborhoods. I think that's what Unset in Stone is asking people to do. It's to look and interrogate their spaces a little bit deeper and ask what they can do for their community together.